Represent Canada. You represented Canada very well, dancing around the whole arena. Was that? I think that was in Prague, right?
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, I'll do a clip. I'll put a clip over here. He's got some beautiful hearts on his chest, a cape. It was incredible. It was incredible. All right, welcome back to The Slice. We have a special interview video today on our channel. As you guys know, I'm Canadian, and I'm here with a couple of Canada's rising stars. And if you don't know who they are, I know a lot of our fans are international. You're going to know who they are, so you want to remember the names. So we're here with Gabriel and Alexis. Hey, guys, thanks for being on The Slice today.
Thanks for having us.
And you guys know each other, right? Obviously, both from Quebec, or Laval, as I should say, Alexis.
Yes, sir. LVL. Now we've known each other for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad I could have you both on. So just a bit of background on you guys. I'll give you the full-on intro. So we got Alexis Galarneau. He's currently ranked 228 last time I looked. Started the year at 378, so heading in the right direction. Played 5 years at NC State in the United States. Two-time ITA All-American. Won future title Fayetteville in 2020, and then just recently Winnipeg 2022 finalist. Is that all accurate?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a nice little resume there. And then we're here with Gabriel Diallo as well. Currently number 335. Must sound pretty good, Gabe. Hey.
That sounds great.
Started the year at 991. Heading into senior year at Kentucky, all SEC first team, ranked as high as number 4 in the country. 2 Futures finals in 2021, Champaign and East Lansing. 1 Futures title this year, East Lansing. Must love East Lansing.
Yeah.
And then 1 Challenger title in Granby like 2 weeks ago. So you guys have been in great form lately. So we're going to chat about that. So I guess, Alexis, let's start with you as, start with the seniors. 20 events already for you played, I think, in 2020 or 2022. Sorry. What do you feel like you're doing now in your career really well that's allowing you to rise up the rankings and get some good results?
Yeah, well, first of all, to be healthy this whole year. I haven't had any injuries, and I've been able to play the calendar I wanted to. And the reason why I think I'm progressing is I'm trusting the things that I'm working on. I'm focusing on the process, and I've got a great team behind me who just help me, bring out my best performance each tournament. So it's exciting times for me.
Right. And you played 5 years at NC State, so you're full on the tour pro now, right?
Yeah. I just turned pro about a year and a half ago now. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been really learning a lot about the tour. And now after 1 year, I feel like I finally get the hang of things, and that's helped a lot also.
Perfect. And Gabe, you only had one. If I have this right, you only had 1 challenger level match win before Granby, and then you just came out and won the whole tournament. That must have been amazing. Like, did you, as a wild card, like what was that like for you, and doing it on home soil?
I mean, it was unexpected. I was going into Granby with just a plan to try and enjoy every match before going back to school, because I know I won't get that many opportunities while I'm still in school. So I just went in with the mindset of having fun and play every match. And then once I won my first 2 matches and I was in the quarters, and then I managed to dug another 7-6 in the third, I told myself that, okay, maybe I can do something here. I just have to keep playing loose, keep playing free. And I managed to do that and grab the title. So I was super excited.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. Those pictures that came out and we saw you, obviously, must have been an awesome moment.
Yeah.
Alexis, were you watching that as well, the final?
Yeah, I only got to watch the final, but I mean, it was fun. I like watching Gab. He looks like he's having fun on court, so it's always enjoyable.
Yeah, it's amazing. And Alexis, you made the final of Winnipeg, obviously, I think the week before, maybe 2 weeks before that, beating Liam Brody, guy like Liam Brody on the way there. So obviously your game's clicking. What did that run feel like for you, and where's your confidence level at?
Yeah, just to get to the final, that was another step forward for me. Before that, I only reached semi-final and reached the quarterfinal last year. So, step by step, and to make that step up was great. And I think like yeah, just to play in Canada is really fun for us. So I was having a lot of fun that week, and they helped us to play some good tennis. So looking forward also to Davis Cup, which is another very fun event. So that's what we play for.
Exactly, and we're gonna talk about the Davis Cup coming up here because that's both you guys are going to be representing Canada. Is the plan, and so both of you guys went the college route, right? So, what influenced? I guess one of you guys can both answer. What influenced that decision for you, and yeah, how fun has it been? I've watched as much college tennis as I can. It just looks like an absolute riot, like when the team atmosphere. So, what influenced that decision? I guess.
Like yeah,
You want to go first?
go freshman first.
I mean, for me, for me, it was a no-brainer because at 17, I wasn't ready at all to play professional tennis. I still had to develop my game so much, and especially my mental aspect of tennis and physical because I was tall, but I was really really skinny. I don't know if Alexi remembers, but I was really skinny. I had to deal with a lot of injuries, so it was really a no-brainer for me. And then I was blessed enough to that a school like Kentucky reached out and then committed, and then everything went according to the plan. So I was super happy about it.
Yeah, and same for me. I was also not mature enough for the pro tour. Now after 1.5 year on tour, I realized how tough and how challenging it can be. So same thing. We both graduated when we were 17 in Quebec. That's the age to graduate, and so it's a little bit younger than other provinces, and it was the right decision to take. So you have time to develop and go to great school like Kentucky or my school NC State, and when you have coaches that really look forward to your development as a player and for your pro career, it's a blessing for us because it's not every school that focuses on that.
I love also the Canadian, politeness, letting each other go first. Very, very, very classic. Gabe, you guys made it. If I'm right, you guys Kentucky made it to the NCAA final last year, right? And obviously, you were a big part of that. That looked like a lot of fun. Like, how was that?
I mean, it was honestly, I was thinking about it last week. It was the same thing as Granby. We made it to Elite Eight for the first time in I think the 12 years. So going into Champaign for the final phase, we had no expectation. I mean, the coaches were
Mm.
saying like, yeah, let's try and get the natty, but we the last couple of years we didn't do anything to position ourselves in that place. So we just took it match by match to try to have as much fun as possible. And I just remember the Ohio State match. It was I've never experienced something like this. It was like everything was clicking. We were all six players that were playing were on the same page. Everyone was having so much fun, and I think that's why we managed to make it to the finals.
Yeah, that's so sweet, man. That the team experience must be sweet, and then you're gonna have more of that with the Davis Cup coming up. Alexi, just talk to me a little bit about the difference you've noticed now that you've been on tour for over a year. The differences between college and the pro game, as far as level. I know you in Montreal. You went toe to toe with Dimitrov, and it was pretty close, and that was a really good match. I watched that. Yeah, what would you say is the difference in the singles on between college and the pro?
Yeah, I think the level of tennis at times in college is very similar to the pro tour. I just think the biggest difference is the consistency that those top pro players have. It's every point they're there, they focus, and they won't give you any chances. Whereas in college, you can manage to lose your focus at times, and uh, or small mistakes and stuff like that. So that's been the biggest thing for me that I've seen, just the how tight the matches are and how 1 or 2 points can play a big difference. Whereas in college, even though it's no hard and things can go fast, still you can always find a way to get back into the match and find ways. So I would say that's the biggest difference.
Interesting. So now you guys are both going to go and represent Canada at the Davis Cup, which is awesome. And you've both recently, played college, where some of the people you guys might be playing in Davis Cup haven't played in that team environment as much. Do you feel like that team aspect might help you guys? Just being there, being used to that kind of environment. So polite. Gabe, why don't you go first?
I'll go first. No, yes, of course, because it's really different than when you play singles and on the tour because you play for something that's bigger than yourself. You represent a country, or I mean, when we were at school, we represent a school, and there's a big fan base behind you. So you can see it as two ways. You can see it as pressure or as a great opportunity. And the goal, for us, would be to have as much fun as possible and try to represent Canada the best way possible.
Hype each other up. I love it.
Exactly.
And
Get
Lexi,
loud.
you were obviously there in March, so you have that experience already. Did it give you kind of similar vibes to college?
Yeah, very similar, especially when you're playing. Uh, I don't know, you're feeding off the energy from the bench and just unbelievable feelings. And yeah, like Gab said, just have as much fun as possible and represent Canada. It's always good.
Represent Canada. You represented Canada very well, dancing around the whole arena. Was that? I think that was in Prague, right?
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, I'll do a clip. I'll put a clip over here. He's got some beautiful hearts on his chest, a cape. It was incredible.
Still have them.
It was incredible. Yeah. Okay. You got him tattooed. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll get to that in a second. So Gabe, when the call up came up for Davis Cup, you know, it'll be your first time, right? How was that feeling? Like, were you surprised, or were you just like, man, I'm ready to go?
I mean, of course, I was super surprised. I was in Vancouver actually, and I still remember I got the call and I just sat because I was staying in the host family. I was just sitting on the couch and I just sat there for like 10 minutes, not doing anything, just like, wow, okay. And no, of course, I was super happy and I'm super thankful that they decided to go with me. So hopefully I can represent them the best way I can.
I'm sure you will. And yeah, so Alexi, you know, you got the rookie treatment that we just talked about. I know you've probably been scheming about, now you're not the rookie anymore. I think they got if the team that got announced goes, there's going to be like 3 rookies. So you got a lot of work to do, I think, to get them initiated. Is that right?
I know, and it's every single guy is going to be a different one. So that's why I got to prepare and, you know, make it the best way I can for each personality. So we'll find something good. They deserve it.
Are you nervous, Gabriel?
I'm nervous, but hopefully I can get a special treatment because, you know, we're from both Montreal, so he can go a little easier on me. But the two of us, go for it.
Facts. I like it. So yeah, just to finish this off, let's let some people might not know too much about Montreal. As I said, we got a lot of people from all over here. So you guys both from that area. Do some quick fire questions. Don't be polite. Just jump in and answer. What do people in Montreal do? Like, what do they eat? Like the stereotype is that everyone just eats poutine. Is that true?
Poutine is true.
Team, but also like really good worldwide food. There's so many good restaurants.
Yeah.
Just good food in general. I get that. Yeah. And how cold is it?
-40.
In the winter, it gets cold. It gets really cold.
-40. That probably adds to the Canadian, you know, people wonder why Canada's now doing so good in tennis. I talk about the grit, you know, you have to be tough in Canada. It's like,
You have to.
it's like natural selection. Like, you just can't make it if you're not tough. Like, you're just going to freeze.
Exactly.
Do people in Montreal like really hate the Maple Leafs? Like, I'm from out west. I hear about the rivalry. Like, is it really bad?
Yeah, them in Boston more than anything.
I think it's more Boston.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah. Montreal people can't stand Boston.
Are Montrealers as nice? I mean, you guys are both super nice. You're letting each other finish. I'm sure you guys would like hold the door for each other and just never go inside. Are Montrealers as nice as like, you know, the stereotype of Canadians, like saying sorry all the time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What makes
Well,
it
you
so
guys
good.
are. I've actually never been. So we had the Slice had, you know, we had people on the ground in Montreal for the National Bank Open this year. So once I'm back in Canada next year, I'll be there. Hopefully be in Toronto. Well, hopefully both of you guys will be there as well. And yeah, so anyways, we're going to be watching you. Davis Cup is next week, the group stages. I know you guys are getting pumped up for that. Alexi's already in Europe. Gabe's coming over soon. Thanks for being on the show, boys. We wish you luck, and we're going to be cheering you on for the rest of the year and keeping an eye on you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.